Welcome back to the Mountain Morning Show, and as we get into spring, it's time to talk about rodeo. And if we're going to talk about rodeo, there's only one guy I like to do that with, and that's Rusty Barr, who is the director of the Utah High School Rodeo Association. Welcome, sir, to the show.
Nice to see you again.
He brought Kyler Dick here with him, which he's Kyler. Gosh, you got all kinds of things we can say about you. You're a champion, among other things, but also you're the vice president as far as the students of that association, right?
Yes, sir, I am. Yes, I'm the student vice president. Nice to meet you.
It's great to have you here.
Thank you.
Guys, I love me some rodeo. You know that. I hang out with Rusty every year for a little of that, and I'm excited to see the next young crop coming up. And we've got some good cowboys out there, cowgirls. Is that right?
We certainly do. Last year we were lucky enough to win a national championship on the high school level and the junior high level.
How about that?
And that is really something. These guys all got to go down and meet the governor. Have a meeting with him. There was some great things that came out of that.
Is the governor much of a cowboy?
Oh, he thinks he is. I mean, we gave him his own buckle, and he thought he was the king of the crop, and he gave us some valuable information to talk about that day. It was awesome. So.
I got a hat, looks just like yours. Right there that says Gary Herbert on it.
Oh boy!
So he must think he's a cowboy now.
Oh yeah.
At least he's trying to get the cowboy vote.
Oh yes, he is.
What's going on? But anyway, that's cool. You guys taught him a little something about rodeo, I hope.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we talked to him about it, and he congratulated us on our national championships, and it was a cool experience to have.
Yeah, I'll say, it's neat to see, it's important, I think, to see Utahns that ought to know a little bit something about being cowboys and doing well in the rodeo. Always seem to, especially over here in our neck of the woods. We've got some great young athletes. Talk to me about what it's like to compete and what you've experienced this last couple of years.
Well, growing up in the rodeo world, I mean, it's a great world to grow up in. We're all such a big family in the rodeo world. We all help each other out. I mean, it's the only sport in the world I know of that you can go in right after you make a smoking run and you'll help your closest competition beat your run.
Yeah?
I mean, it's the only sport I know out there that you will help your closest competition. We're so close, and it's just been great to grow up in a place like that and help people like that and have friends that'll help you in something like that.
But you all rise up from doing that, right?
Oh yeah, we all rise up from doing stuff like that, and it's been awesome. I mean, last year I was lucky enough to win the state championship in the steer wrestling, and I mean, my closest competition was helping me right there all along the way. And he congratulated me after I won it, and I'm going to congratulate him if he wins it this year. I mean, we're just terrific. That close of a family.
Now, let's talk about close family and about competition because your twin brother, you compete against him every now and then and with him.
Oh, yes,
right?
sir, yep.
Talk to me about that.
Well, we team up together, so we're not really competitive against that. But,
yeah.
I mean, when the steer wrestling, when it comes to that, we're pretty competitive. We'll talk a little trash.
I bet. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
One of you born a minute before the other?
Yeah, I was born 1 minute before him.
Of course, you're tough on him.
I always tell him, I said, when I was your age, you know what I was doing?
Right. That 1 minute makes a big difference.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Talk to me about why you like rodeo so much in the first place.
I love rodeo just because of the competition it gives me and the adrenaline. It gives you such an adrenaline rush. I mean, I don't know of any other thing where you can run 35 miles per hour, jump off a horse, throw a steer down in 4 seconds, and walk away with nothing to hurt you. So.
Wow, that's pretty quick. Nothing to hurt you.
Well,
I don't know. That never seems to work out that way for me. I got a little bit of sore back from the last time I did it, and that was years ago.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I mean, it's so fun. I mean, because you're with your best friends doing what you love to do in nice places all around Utah and great places like that. And you win great prizes. You get to go all over the state. And I mean, it's just great. Your rodeo family, they're just so close. Indeed. So it's awesome.
You know, Russ, and I almost, it's kind of funny with Russ Stebar. I've always called him Rusty every now and then. It's easy to do. Russ, tell me about, you mentioned this when we first met, about the transferable skills that come out of being a rodeo cowboy or cowgirl. There's some stuff out of that that these kids take with them the rest of their lives. Talk to me about that.
There is, and a lot of it is based around hard work. You look at Kyler here, there's no one to push him to practice. There's no team at the high school that says, hey, practice is at 3 o'clock every day and this and that. Kyler has to go out on his own and work at it. And he'll run up against tough things, like he said. He'll run up against things that frustrate him. But when it's all said and done, one day when he's in that tough college class or he has that tough, unbearable boss, he'll have learned the skills and had to practice to overcome that.
Yeah. I mean, there's some real skills. Everything from getting along with people, like you say, to how to compete and how to rise up and do your best. Are you feeling that yourself?
Oh yeah, I mean, it's helped me in everything in my life, from studying to just hard work in general. I mean, with a boss or anything in life. In rodeo, it's your own event. I mean, it's you against everyone else. So you have to put yourself to do it yourself. You have to make yourself practice. You have to make yourself think mentally, what am I going to do? And that'll go right into schoolwork. If I want a rodeo, I have to keep my grades up.
Yep.
And if I keep my grades up, then I'll get to do what I keep loving to do, is rodeo. So.
And when we talk about that, there are a lot of scholarships available to these young people, and that's one of the big things that most of them are after with rodeo is you're going to compete in college.
Each year at the state finals, this Saturday is a junior high finals. Right. The next Saturday is high school finals. Right before the high school finals, we'll hand out approximately $60,000 in college scholarships. Everybody that asks gets a scholarship. Now here's the part that'll just blow you away. Is if you take all those kids that applied for scholarships and averaged their GPAs, it's 3.8.
Wow.
You're dealing with it. You look at the applications and there's so many 4.0s, it becomes, another 4.0, another 4.0. And really, you think about that. That's amazing for a young man or young woman that's out competing in a sport. These kids go every weekend. It isn't.
Yeah, you're still doing that season. And maintaining some homework.
Oh yeah, you're missing every single weekend, getting your schoolwork up, and doing other sports in the school. I mean, and doing other things in FFA and all over the state. I mean, we're keeping pretty busy. It keeps us on our toes, that's for sure. It keeps us out of trouble, I like to think.
Yeah, I think so too. But I bet the girls still try to chase you down a little bit.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. So a date, 1 or 2 a year.
Yeah, like 1 or 2 a week. People are like, now you're out of school, we can hang out. No.
Not so much. Guys, this is a lot of fun talking with you, and we're going to continue the conversation a little bit. Your mom's coming out here in a minute. We're going to find out what really goes on, especially behind the scenes. Russ can tell us just enough, but I think Mom might be able to spill some secrets. We'll talk with her here in just a moment. We're talking with the High School Rodeo Association and all the fun that happens with rodeo, not to mention what Mom thinks right after these messages. Welcome back to the Mountain Morning Show. We're continuing a little rodeo talk, and we've got Cassie and Kyler Dick here in the studio. Welcome, both of you, back to the show. And Mom's here now, so no lying.
Yeah, yep.
You better tell me the truth. So, Mom, this is 1 of 2 twins.
Yes.
Yeah?
He's got a twin brother.
All right. So you raised them both in rodeo, huh?
We did. We've raised all 4 of our children.
All of them?
Yep.
Competing in rodeo. Right, your daughter is out there competing in a national circuit, is that right?
My second daughter, Riley, she's gone to school in Odessa, Texas on a full ride scholarship through the Utah High School Rodeo Association. She just got accepted with another 3-year scholarship for Tarleton and Stephenville. Plus she's running pro right now.
Well, so this is nothing new to you. It's not your first rodeo.
No, it's not.
So how do you feel about it, though? I mean, just the same. I mean, moms always worry.
You know what? I grew up as a cheerleader. Didn't have anything to do with the rodeo community. Married a cowboy, and I wouldn't change it for the world.
Wow.
I have seen some pretty incredible qualities come out of my kids because of rodeo.
Right? Mm-hmm. I always feel like that. When you're over at any rodeo grounds, and you're walking around, people are very kind, very considerate. They have good manners. Those are things that by themselves may seem small, but when you add that to quality of students with good grades and things like that,
last year at state finals, we had a young man who was fighting cancer, and a ton of the kids shaved their heads. Is that right? Yeah, I mean, it's just like that. I mean, right at state finals during their highest competition, they all took time out one afternoon to shave their heads to look just like him.
Wow. That tells you something.
Good stuff. Good kids.
I'll say. Now, are there moments, though, where you're watching do a little steer wrestling and you're a little worried, though? Does that happen?
Oh, yeah. There's some tumbles and some falls, and I always have to make sure their mouth guards are in. I threaten them.
Right, nobody likes to wear those.
Oh, yeah, no, you can't breathe them.
Right? But, yeah, if you want to keep those teeth, those, as my grandfather says, those snags,
oh, yeah.
You better wear those guards, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. She rules with an iron fist, that's for sure.
Yeah? She make you wear you got to wear. I think in high school you guys have to wear a helmet for what, bronc and for
just for the
bulls?
bull riding as of right
just
now.
for bulls. Okay, but you're doing that obviously, and that's smart. You probably now. I guess the question here is: you going to continue? You're going to do college? You're ride in college?
Yes, sir. I'm actually looking at the same college my sister went to right now. I haven't really decided what I'm doing yet for sure. I mean, I still got another year of high school left. But college is always where I'm wanted to go. Rodeo in college, and then move on to the pros. And I mean, everyone has that dream to make it to the NFR. Everyone does. So.
I'll say. Well, we'll probably see you down in Vegas at some point, won't we?
Oh, yeah, I hope so.
Championship rodeo. I think that's going to happen. Same with your brother. What's your brother's name, by the way?
His name is Kendall.
Kendall and Kyler.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, definitely. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys do
awesome.
A little roping together. That's got to be fun to watch.
Oh, yeah. It's awesome when we're twins like that. I mean, we're basically the same since birth, so.
Yeah. So you should both be able to throw a rope about the same.
Oh, yeah. We try and get it together. Sometimes it doesn't really work out, but I hope it works out at state finals.
Got to be fun to watch when your mom.
It's a blast. I'm trying to video, take pictures, and keep times all at the same time, sitting up the stands. I get to the stands and spread the dish.
She's doing that in here.
Yeah.
I think she was timing us and taking pictures. It's all the same all the time.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't change.
It's sure a lot of fun to have you guys here. Again, the juniors, the junior high school students, they're competing this weekend. Mm-hmm. You guys start next week on Wednesday, right?
Yep, we go Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Okay. So definitely lots of opportunities to see you guys as you get closer and closer to deciding who's the best out there.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah? Where are you going to finish?
There's always the chance that you can win another two-time state championship 2 years in a row. I mean, but you got to keep yourself humble. You got to just let whatever happens, and treat it with the best attitude you can.
Well, we appreciate your attitude. It's been fun talking
Thank
to you. I've enjoyed it very much. Mom, thanks for coming.
Thank you very much.
Terrific having you here. I understand he's got you roped into breakfast for doing all
Oh,
this.
yeah.
So that's coming up for them. We got more coming up with us right here on the Mountain Morning Show after these messages.
One more.